Hi there, welcome back to Camera Then Coffee. This is where we compare the specs of most loved cameras just to find out which one deserves to go in your bag. And today we are listing the specs of Fujifilm XE4 and Fujifilm XT30. Both are easy to carry and fun to use kind of rangefinder style cameras, and both have a lot in common. Let's have a quick look at the specs. Both the cameras have 26.1 APS-C CMOS sensor which delivers sharp and good quality images. Speaking of images, both the cameras can output both JPEG and RAW file formats. Adding to the quality of the images, both the cameras have film simulations to choose from, which is one of the best aspects of Fujifilm. When looking at the ISO, both the cameras have 160 to 12800 ISO, which gives a good low light performance. And not to forget, both the cameras have 425 face detection AF points that track a subject across the frame. And much like the image quality, both cameras are good with their autofocus features, especially the eye detect autofocus and subject tracking. Sadly, both the cameras don't have any in-body image stabilization, so you will have to rely on the OIS of the lenses. Talking about the screen, the XE4 has a 180-degree 3-inch tilting touchscreen with 1.62 million dots, whereas the XT30 has a 3-inch tilting touchscreen with 1.04 million dots. Both the mirrorless cameras have a 0.39-inch 2.36 million dots EVF. The only difference is that the EVF is in the middle of XT30 and in case of XE4 it's on the left. Now let's talk about the video specs of both the cameras. On XE4 you can record DCI 4K and UHD 4K up to 30 fps with a recording limit of up to 30 minutes. Whereas you can do the same on XT30 with a recording limit of up to 10 minutes. And when it comes to Full HD recording, the XE4 offers 240 frames per second slow motion recording with a recording limit of 3 minutes. Whereas on XT30 you can shoot up to 120 frames per second with a recording limit of 6 minutes. Both the cameras can record 10-bit DCI 4K on an external recorder. And both the cameras have F-Log recording 8-bit internally and 10-bit externally. Both the cameras have a mic jack, but there is a 2.5mm mic jack on XT30 which can be turned into a 3.5mm using an adapter. And there is no dedicated headphone port on both the cameras, but there is a headphone adapter included which will do the job for you. Now before we wrap up the video, let's have a look at some of the other important specs. That's it guys. If the video was helpful, do support me by subscribing. And thank you so much for watching the video.